Hey, this is Lon Welsh at Your Castle Real Estate, and I want to talk about the Denver real estate market. The last video talks about the composite for the entire market, but if you are buying or selling, you're probably not interested in the entire market. You're interested in a particular price band. This video is going to talk about $0 to $300,000, which is the entry-level sort of market. If you take a look at the first slide on the left-hand side, you can see the showings per active listing, and that dashed line is the showing traffic last year, and the purple line is the showing traffic for this year. So you can see in the first part of March, we had really strong showing traffic, and then as the pandemic took over the headlines and the stock market went down quite a bit, the showing traffic for the entry-level product almost evaporated. And in the last 2 weeks, you can see it's recovered quite a bit as people are now being allowed to see homes again. The stock market's recovered, and we're actually seeing some positive headlines again. On the right-hand side, you have the number of newly added listings. So you can see through March, quite a lot of new listings were added, but the number of new listings in April was less, and it's coming up a little bit now that we're in May. As we continue to have more good news, we expect to see more listings hit the market. So if you're thinking about buying an entry-level product, there's a decent level of inventory for you to choose from, but just a little bit less than it was last year. We do expect to see more inventory coming on soon. If you're a seller, maybe you're selling your entry-level condo for $250 and you're going to be trading up to a house for say $450 or $500, this should be a really good time for you to list. There's an awful lot of buyers out there in the market right now. The next slide on the left shows you the number that are under contract. So the number that went under contract each week in March was pretty similar to last year, just a little bit less. And then when we were not allowed to show homes at all, you could see the under contract traffic took a pretty big hit. Now that we can show homes again, you can see the last 2 weeks have been very strong. Actually, last week we put more under contract than we did the same time period back in 2019. Very encouraging, and I think that'll probably continue to be true. So if you're a buyer, it's going to feel an awful lot like it has the last couple springs where there may be multiple offers, and homes that are priced well will probably go under contract pretty rapidly. If you take a look on the right-hand side of this chart, this shows you the number that closed. And you can see that for March, it was a little bit less than it was for last year, but that April was quite a lot less. And the way that you think about this is that there's about a 3 to 5 week lag between when something goes under contract and when it actually closes. So you can see on the under contract side, we've had a big uptick in about the last 2 weeks. So 2 or 3 more weeks from now, you'll see a big uptick in the number that closed. But at the moment, you can see the closing activity is still pretty slow. That'll probably be true just for a brief time longer. So if you're interested in having a transaction in this market segment, it should be a very good time in the balance of May, and then June and July should actually be very, very busy.